Now, how do you refuel after your park run? I'm going to head home right now to learn some quick and easy post-park run refuel ideas with Co-op. Hello there, I'm Jenni Falconer. Welcome to another Cook Along with Co-op, and I've got a really great meal for you today. So you know that thing when you go for your run and you come home and then you have to start prepping and cooking? None of that today. Today you can prep and prepare and leave everything cooking whilst you run, so you can come back and everything will be good to go. Sounds good, doesn't it? First though, I know you want to know what we're cooking. Well, for this, I'm going to go to our amazing chef, our top Co-op chef, Ed. Hello there, Ed.
Hi, Jenny.
I'm liking all the ingredients we've got here. It looks like it's going to be something pretty tasty. What is it that we are making today?
Yeah, so today it's an American style casserole. So it's really about what you've got left in the fridge and cook it all up. And like you say, you can get it all prepped before you go for your run. And then you can have a hearty brunch when you get home.
Brilliant, yeah, because that's the thing, we've got loads, you can see mushrooms here, there's tomatoes, potatoes, onions, but you could open your fridge and anything you have in there, I mean, you could substitute any of these or just add it in. And you know, some people's tastes, they might prefer something else. So actually, anything goes with this. This is just an idea, isn't it?
It's up to you. You can use your imagination.
Okay, well, shall we get started?
Pan on the heat. Is your heat on?
Yep, it is. It's all good to go.
So about a dessert spoon of oil in the pan.
Okay.
And we're going to just let that heat up while we put about 100 mils of milk into your eggs.
Just mix it in like that? Okay, fine.
And then whisk it up.
Now the good thing is to know I am not the best chef in the world, so it's quite handy having Ed lead us through the recipe here as we're going along. But actually all of these are easy to do, aren't they? You don't have to have gone to some kind of chef school to be able to do it.
No, it's really simple. It's like I said, what you've got in your fridge, chop it up and into the egg mix. So if you should have some onion there if you throw that into the pan.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just going to chop mine. Whoa. And then you'll have some bacon as well.
Okay. And this is British bacon, isn't it?
Yep, it's all Co-op bacon's all British. So that's cooking away. If you've got some tomatoes, just chop them in half, cherry tomatoes, and throw them in with the eggs.
How many tomatoes are you doing?
I think we've got about 100 grams here, but you know, it's really flexible. Just use what you've got up left. So how's your bacon looking?
Yeah, it's looking good. It's coming along nicely. So how long will this take to cook all together?
It took about 10 minutes or so for this initial cooking, and then we're going to put it in the oven and it's going to bake from, it depends on how big you make it, but about half an hour.
So there you go. If you are going to cook this before you go on your park run and set it off in the oven, you've got 30 minutes to get round that 5K and get home. You never know, you could get a PB doing this.
Well, you can get to this stage, get it in your casserole dish, and then as soon as you've done your run, you can put it in the oven, go and have a shower, and you know, it'll be ready. So right, so the bacon and onions should have a bit of colour on them now.
Yep, they do.
So they just go into the egg mix. And then try and save some of the oil, if you can, in the pan.
Is this literally just putting everything in a dish and stirring it together?
Yeah, that's it. Throw your mushrooms in the pan.
Okay, how many mushrooms have you got?
This is a half a punnet, but like I said, it's really flexible. So we just want to cook some of the moisture out of them, get a bit of caramelization. And then the other thing is a grated potato. So I've grated a potato into a cloth because you want to get some of the moisture out. So we're just squeezing this into the sink. I think yours is already pre-squeezed, it should be.
What do you want after you've been for a run?
It's a long time since I've been running, Jenny. No, I have actually taken up running again. So yeah, I know when you come back, you're really hungry and you do want something to sort of fill you up. So if you're running in the morning, this is ideal, really. So mine are sort of are browned now, so I'm going to put mine in the eggs.
Okay, these are looking a bit better now.
And then last step is to just fry off the potatoes. And so then the next thing is some cheese. So grate some cheddar in. If you've got a mixture of cheeses, that's great. We've got some cheddar and some feta here. And we're just going to crumble that into the egg mix. Just check your potatoes aren't catching on fire.
Oh, come. Could you add any other cheeses?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like this is a sort of an American casserole, so they'd have that sort of American cheese that goes really melty. But yeah, absolutely anything. If you've got a bit of Parmesan in the back of your fridge, that would be great. Good British cheddar, anything really. We should be nearly there. Just a bit of seasoning if you have some. Not too much salt, because there'll be a fair bit of salt in the bacon.
Okay. How's yours looking? I hope yours is looking good as well. I don't think, if I made this before going on park run, I wouldn't want to go on park run. I'd want to eat it. I'd feel like, I was going to go for a run, but actually now I'm just going to eat this instead. I'd actually be burning this off.
You're going to get round the park run quicker if you know you're going to come home to this.
Yeah, that's true.
So you should have a bit of colour on the potatoes, and they're just sort of nearly cooked through. So they go in.
Is that what an American casserole then? Is that just a huge mix of anything?
I think so, yeah. This is from, my uncle cooked this at my brother's wedding. He's from Pennsylvania, and he said he's going to cook casserole for everyone's breakfast, and casserole to us isn't anything like this, so we were all a bit confused.
This is so easy to make.
And then, not essential, but always nice if you put a bit more cheese on top.
Why grate it when you can get it grated?
You could get to this stage and just leave it like that and then go for your run. But now, yeah, it's just put it in the oven.
Okay, so Ed, picture the scene. We've been for a run, 30 minutes has gone by, we're now back in the kitchen, something smells good. Can we get it out the oven?
Absolutely, yeah. Starving hungry, let's go.
Good luck, everyone. Oh, wow, it looks amazing.
So hopefully it's nice and golden brown on top. The cheese is all melted.
That looks so good. I hope yours looks like this.
Yeah, we're going to just serve a portion, so depends how hungry you are, but I'll go chop this one in 4, I think.
Oh, this is so good. What will you serve it with?
Yeah, so I'm going to serve with some hot sauce, which I think works great. But, you know, you could do some baked beans and HP, and it'd be like a sort of fry up. If you've used chorizo or something flavoured, you could, you know, put some paprika on and go a bit Spanish.
Quite like the idea of avocado and maybe some salsa. That would be quite good.
Yeah, a bit of salad on the side, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow, look at that. This looks good. I might put a little bit of hot sauce on the side. Oh no, that looks quite good, what you've done. I mean, the presentation of mine isn't quite as good as yours. However, if I do that, it's what it tastes like. That's the most important thing. That is really tasty. I hope yours has turned out like this. And I hope you enjoy it, whether you serve it dreadfully with hot sauce like I've done, or maybe do some baked beans, or what else do we say, avocado and salsa, whatever you choose. Go and share your pictures with Parkrun and Co-op, because I, for one, would like to see it. Enjoy.